Afternoon, everybody. This is Grizz. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. I'm a little late because I have classes to go to online, so sorry about that. Hopefully this will be coming off here this week. That'll be good. Starting to feel actually pretty much normal as far as my brain is concerned from this ordeal, so that's good. Today I just kind of wanted to talk about how we accept circumstances. Lots of bad things happen to everybody, right? And I can tell you right now, I've had some pretty bad things happen to me these last couple of months. This last year. I was hospitalized 7 times. I've been sedated, lost 3 days in ICU, 3 or 4 days, 3 days, I think. I don't remember. It was a horrific experience, and it took them almost a year to figure out what the problem was. But they figured out what the problem is, so now I can start healing. And I could be bitter about it, absolutely disgustingly bitter about it if I chose to. That's not what I choose to do. I choose to be happy and accepting the fact that God let me live. Now I just need to figure out what I need to do, right? So I've chosen to be happy. I've chosen to accept this as part of a learning experience and grow from it. And it makes it, for me, it made it much easier. I'm stuck in the house, at least for a while, hopefully for not too much longer, and I'm fighting a few things, but that's okay. It's not illness, it's other stuff. And like I said, I could choose to be bitter about it. I've decided that I'm not going to be bitter about it. It's just life. I'm alive. I wake up every morning now and I smile. My heart rate's good and in control. My oxygen saturation's good and in control. And I'm feeling more like myself. I'm getting a lot more active. I'm able to clean house, at least for short bursts, and get it all clean. I've got, most of my house is completely clean now. And it was just taking my time doing it, but I got it clean. And I chose to do that because I'm the one that is responsible for how I feel. I'm the one responsible for what goes on in here, not you, not anybody else, not the doctor, me, just like you're responsible for what goes on in your head. And if you think somebody else needs to be responsible for that, you're wrong. And if you think you need to be responsible for that for somebody else, you're wrong. The only person that can be responsible for that is the individual you see in the mirror every morning. And that individual is responsible for how you feel. That individual is responsible for whether you're happy or not. That individual is responsible for how you move forward. Well, I'm moving forward. I'm taking my voiceover classes because that's going to be my new career. I'm going to become a voiceover artist. I'm planning on working on a podcast and go from there too. I want to do what's right to the best of my ability in my life and in as many people's lives as I can touch. And I know that that'll be provided. I know that I will do that. I know that things will go well. And I know that I'll be happy doing it because I choose to. I'm taking responsibility for my actions, which is something I don't see in the world today. We would be a happier group of people if we took responsibility for what we did, good or bad. This country wouldn't be at each other's necks and tribalistic if we took responsibility for what we did, good or bad. People make mistakes. They have the right to try to never make those mistakes again. We're imperfect, and if you believe we're perfect or you believe you're perfect, you've got a problem. If you believe that you have the answers for everything, you've got a problem. I don't have the answers for everything. I like to be right, which is absolutely correct. But part of the fact that I know I like to be right, I also know that I am not always right. And I need to keep an open mind and listen to what the other person says. If they offer something for me to read or look up, I do that. Why? Because it's disrespectful not to. They're telling you the reason why they believe the way they do, so go look at it. And if you don't agree with it, tell them you don't agree with it and tell them why. You need to have a why. This is something that took me a long time to learn. I'm 56 years old. It took me a long time to learn my why. But I'm doing the voiceover simply because it makes me happy. I feel good when I do that. I feel like I'm making a difference. My why is to make a difference in other people's lives, which will make a difference in my own, and I know that. I want to make a positive impact on everybody I talk to. And I can't do that if I don't talk to people. I can't do that if I don't do something and move forward. Is it scary? Yeah, it's scary. I mean, when I first started this voiceover, it was actually pretty, I was like, ooh. But you know what? I thoroughly enjoy it. Am I perfect at it? Oh, no, not yet. Oh, guess what? I'll never be perfect at it. I will always find something I can change in it. But am I getting pretty good at it? Yeah. I'm getting pretty good at it. I'm to the part where I'm going over the demos that I'll be making. So eventually I'll have some demos out there to show people this is what I can do and what I can do every time and consistently, so that I can get jobs, start making money, and do more and more and more. And the more I do, the more jobs I'll get. So I'm absolutely looking forward to it, because it's what's going to make me financially independent. And I know this. I can feel it in my bones. But it'll also allow me to touch other people's lives in a positive way. And that I can feel in my bones as well. Look to touch people's lives in a positive way, not change them. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot change people's lives. They have to make that choice. If they're not willing to make that choice, that's on them. All you can do is have a positive influence. All you can do is show them the right path. And sometimes they don't take it. I'm guilty of not taking that path. I'm guilty of ignoring advice. I'm guilty of that. No more. There's some very dear people in my life that have given me advice, and I'm taking it. And so far, it hasn't been wrong. Now, is everything going to be right? No. But you know what? This means I have to change course. That's all. No big deal. That said, everybody have a great day, and try to be positive influence, or just having a positive effect on one person every day. You'll be amazed how it'll change the world around you. On that note, GRIZZ out. You guys have a great day.